everyone. In this presentation, we will explore methods of implementation of equity, diversity, and inclusion frameworks in business organizations. This course is designed to help participants implement equity, diversity, and inclusion initiatives, highlighting their importance for organizational success and fostering a culture of inclusivity and innovation. At the end of this presentation, you will be able to plan EDI integration, developing strategies to incorporate EDI principles into business operations, and leveraging equality to drive organizational success. Before we dive into the content, let's establish some key terms that will guide our discussion today. Strategic approach. A planned method for integrating EDI with organizational goals, ensuring sustainable impact, continuous improvement, and long-term success by valuing diverse perspectives. EDI implementation, the comprehensive process of embedding equity, diversity, and inclusion principles and practices into every facet of an organization. This integration aims to cultivate a more inclusive environment where all employees feel valued and respected. Drive change. Actively promoting and facilitating transformation within an organization to achieve enhanced equity, diversity, and inclusion outcomes. This proactive approach focuses on initiating and supporting initiatives that break down barriers and foster a more inclusive culture. By encouraging continuous improvement and embracing diverse perspectives, organization can create a dynamic environment that not only values all individuals, but also leverages their unique contributions for greater innovation and success. This commitment to change is essential for building a resilient and forward-thinking organization. We will begin with an introduction, which sets the stage for the discussion by outlining the fundamental role and the importance of EDI in business organization. Moving into the analysis section, we will delve deeper into critical aspects, discussing EDI implementation and its main components, the outlined frameworks, strategic approaches, and methodologies for applying EDI principles, and the practical EDI initiatives that organization might implement. Section 2.1 analyzes three established EDI frameworks and examines recent developments in the concepts, including the use of AI. The strategic approach detailed in Section 2.2 leads to the practical initiatives outlined in Section 2.3, where participants can find inspiration and pragmatic insights. The presentation will then embark on a discussion about the measurement and challenges of EDI framework implementation. Participants will learn about the importance of selecting appropriate metrics and evaluation methods to evaluate the effectiveness of their EDI efforts. They will also understand how to respond to barriers, anticipating and addressing challenges. By following this structured table of contents, participants will gain a thorough understanding of EDI effective implementation strategies, its benefits, and its challenges. Equity, diversity, and inclusion play a critical role in business organizations, shaping not only the workplace culture but also impacting all over organizational success. Effective strategies for implementing EDI initiatives drive positive change by creating an environment where all employees feel valued and respected. This inclusive atmosphere leads to significant individual benefits, such as greater personal satisfaction, increased productivity, and a sense of well-being. When employees feel secure and appreciated, they are more likely to be engaged and motivated, contributing their best efforts to the organization's goals. These individual advantages for workers will, in turn, enable the organization they work for to achieve greater productivity and success. Additionally, firms will benefit from enhanced public reputation and recognition. Moreover, EDI initiatives foster a culture of innovation by encouraging diverse perspectives and creative problem solving. When a wide range of viewpoints is considered, organizations can develop more innovative solutions and stay ahead in the competitive market. The integration of EDI principles helps in breaking down barriers and ensuring that all voices are heard, leading to more comprehensive and effective decision-making processes. We have explored the numerous advantages of implementing EDI principles within firms and organizations, including enhanced productivity and innovation, individual well being, and public reputation. Now, it is essential to delve into the methods of implementation to ensure these principles are effectively integrated in the every aspect of the workplace. This unit of the presentation will break down the macro area of equity, diversity, and inclusion implementation into three key drivers of analysis. First, we will explore the outlined EDI frameworks, which encompass various perspectives and approaches to understanding and applying EDI principles. These frameworks provide a foundational understanding of how EDI can be integrated within an organization. Next, we will examine the strategic approaches and methodologies that organization can utilize to implement EDI. This section will focus on the specific actions and strategies that can be employed to foster an inclusive environment, ensuring that EDI principles are embedded in all aspects of the organization's operations. By leveraging these strategies, organizations can effectively promote equity, diversity, and inclusion within their workforce. The third driver of analysis will delve into the main drivers and outcomes that EDI initiatives must achieve. This part of the unit will offer an in depth exploration of various initiatives, providing participants with practical insights and examples. We will discuss how these initiatives can be developed and implemented following the strategic schemes presented earlier. Participants will gain a comprehensive understanding of how to translate EDI strategies into actionable plans that yield tangible results. Equity, diversity, and inclusion principles have evolved significantly over the years, with various frameworks emerging to guide their implementation in organizational environments. Understanding these models is crucial for fostering inclusive cultures. The first and most prevalent frameworks are multi component models with synthesized social justice theories, such as those by John Rawls, with moderate attention to current issues. These frameworks aim to minimize harm and risks while promoting equitable impacts by incorporating the perspectives of marginalized groups. They focus on three key components: constructs of social justice, inclusion of diverse groups, and equitable dissemination and evaluation practices. Another significant framework is the exploration, preparation, implementation, sustainment EPIS model. This comprehensive approach guides the systematic integration of new EDI practices through four distinct phases: exploration, preparation, implementation, and sustainment. The EPIS framework provides a structured methodology that ensures successful and sustainable implementation of EDI initiatives. While it is more structured than multi component models, both frameworks can be compatible if well designed. The third notable model is the Consider framework, which integrates EDI principles into organizational process using artificial intelligence AI. The acronym stands for Culture, Objective, Needs, Strategy, Inclusion, Diversity, Equity, and Review, highlighting essential elements for creating inclusive environments. The Consider framework is particularly effective in leveraging AI to analyze data, identify trends, and automate processes, thereby enhancing the efficiency and impact of EDI initiatives. It represents a modern approach to EDI, though its regular implementation across organizations is still developing. These frameworks collectively offer diverse strategies for implementing EDI, helping organizations to foster more inclusive and equitable environments. Identifying and discussing key components and elements of successful EDI strategies is crucial for creating a truly inclusive and equitable organization. This slide outlines a strategic approach to EDI by focusing on minimizing harm and risks, promoting equitable impacts, and ensuring the inclusion of marginalized groups. These goals are achieved through four main pillars: inclusive leadership and organizational structure, developing leaders who are committed to EDI, and creating an organizational structure that supports inclusive practices. Leadership plays a vital role in modeling inclusive behaviors and ensuring accountability. Psychological safety and emotional intelligence. Fostering an environment where employees feel safe to express their ideas and concerns without fear of retribution. Building emotional intelligence among staff helps in understanding and valuing diverse perspectives, thereby enhancing collaboration and trust. Inclusive policies and practices. Implementing policies that ensure fairness and inclusivity in hiring, promotions, and day to day operations. Regularly reviewing and updating these policies help to address systemic biases and support the well being of all employees. Access and equity. Ensuring that all employees have equal access to opportunities, resources, and support. This involves actively working to remove barriers that marginalized groups might face and promoting a fair distribution of resources. By focusing on these pillars, organizations can create a comprehensive EDI strategy that not only addresses immediate concerns but also fosters long term sustainable change. Now, each pillar of the strategic approach will be broken down into specific, actionable plans to ensure tangible benefits. Starting with inclusive leadership and organizational structure, the key initiatives are leader commitment and accountability. Ensuring that leaders are actively involved in and visibly support EDI initiatives. Leaders must be accountable for promoting and maintaining inclusive practices across the organization. Inclusive behaviors. Encouraging behaviors that promote respect, understanding, and collaborating among employees, fostering an inclusive work environment. Diversified and representative structure. Striving for a diverse and representative workforce at all levels of the organization, from entry-level positions to leadership roles. For psychological safety and emotional intelligence, the initiatives include open and comfortable culture, creating an environment where employees feel safe to voice their ideas and concerns without fear of negative repercussions, thereby fostering openness and trust. Respectful workplace attitude. Promoting a workplace culture that values respect and consideration for all employees, ensuring everyone feels valued and included. Clear reporting channels. Establishing transparent and accessible channels for employees to report issues, provide feedback, and seek support, ensuring that concerns are addressed promptly and effectively. For the driver of inclusive policies and practices, the key measures are review and update existing policies, regularly examine and revise organizational policies to ensure they promote inclusivity and do not inadvertently exclude any groups. Policies to support individuals' well being. Implement programs and initiatives that address and support the physical, mental, and emotional well being of all employees. Communicate policies to employees. Clearly and consistently communicate policies to all employees to ensure everyone is aware of the practices and resources available to support EDI. For access and equity, the initiatives include non discriminating language. Ensure that all organizational communications use inclusive and non discriminatory language to foster a respectful environment. Provide opportunities for all employees. Guarantee equal access to professional development, training, and investment opportunities for all employees, regardless of their background. Fairness and equality in compensation. Implement fair and equitable compensation practices to ensure that all employees are remunerated fairly for their work, reflecting their contribution and skills. All of these measures are intertwined and must be considered through a holistic view, collectively supporting the strategic approach, ensuring that EDI principles are embedded in organizations' policies and practices and promoting a culture of fairness and inclusivity. Measuring the impact of EDI initiatives is essential for assessing progress and driving continuous improvement. By using appropriate metrics and evaluation methods, organizations can evaluate the effectiveness of their EDI efforts and make data driven decisions to enhance their strategies. However, EDI implementation can face various challenges and barriers. Addressing these challenges effectively is crucial for smoothing the implementation process. In the next slides, we will delve into some measurement methods, both quantitative and qualitative, and we will analyze some possible challenges of implementing EDI frameworks in firms and organizations. After analyzing the barriers, we will provide some insight to overcome them effectively. Measuring and evaluating the impact of EDI initiatives is crucial for organizations. One effective method is administering anonymous surveys to employees to evaluate their engagement in EDI processes and assesses the degree of internalization of these initiatives. This also helps managers identify and address potential issues promptly. Establishing the educational training programs and measuring participation rates serve as significant indicators of early engagement and strong commitment to EDI among employees. Analyzing the demographic composition of the organization over time, particularly in leadership roles, indicates the success of EDI implementation. With regulations like Directive 2023 970 of European Union mandating transparency in pay equity. Tracking diversity in applicant pools and the selection process reflects effective recruitment strategies and organizations' reputation in diverse environments. Monitoring the retention rate of underrepresented groups signifies long-term success in fostering an inclusive environment. Finally, tracking promotion rates of underrepresented employees indicates equitable career advancement opportunities and suggests the organization does not engage in discriminatory practices. In this last section, we will explore the common challenges faced during EDI implementation and the strategies to overcome them effectively. Resistance to change. Resistance from employees and leadership can be addressed through continuous education, clear communication, and involving everyone in the process. Lack of awareness or understanding. Overcome this by providing comprehensive training programs to raise awareness and deepen understanding of EDI principles and their impact. Unconscious biases. Minimize these biases by implementing training sessions to help employees recognize and address their biases, ensuring more equitable decisions. Fragmented efforts. Develop a centralized strategy and ensure coordination among all departments for a consistent and cohesive implementation of EDI initiatives. Cultural barriers. Promote values and celebrate diversity within the organization to overcome cultural barriers and create a more inclusive environment. By addressing these challenges with targeted strategies, organization can smooth the process of EDI implementation and foster the final objective of obtaining a more inclusive and equitable workplace. This unity has provided to participants a comprehensive guide for implementation of equity, diversity, and inclusion initiatives within business organizations, emphasizing their strategic advantages. EDI initiatives drive organizational success by fostering inclusivity and innovation, enhancing employee engagement, and improving overall performance. The presentation has explored various frameworks and strategic approaches, including the multi-component EDI framework, the EPIS framework, and the Consider framework, each offering unique methods for integrating EDI principles. It then outlined practical initiatives such as developing inclusive leadership, promoting psychological safety, implementing inclusive policies, and ensuring access and equity. These steps aim to create a diversified and representative workforce and establish clear reporting channels. By measuring the impact of EDI initiatives and addressing potential challenges, organizations can drive continuous improvement and foster a more inclusive environment. This comprehensive roadmap helps organizations successfully implement and sustain EDI initiatives, leading to a more inclusive and equitable workplace. Here you can find a list of references.